Hey guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be exploring Summer Friday's masks. So there's 3 masks. Masks sounds so weird and hard to say. Here they are in all their glory. So beautiful. I love the packaging. Summer Fridays is a really hyped brand and I kind of just wanted to explore that to see if the ingredients were actually good and they actually do something, or if it's more of an experience, you know, like beautiful packaging but doesn't really deliver results. So I had a look at all the ingredients and now I'm going to chat with you about what I found, and in doing that you'll probably find out which Summer Fridays mask will be best for you and your skin type. So let's just get started. By the way, this isn't sponsored, not that it would matter because I only talk about things that I love anyway. So first we're going to dive into what they actually are. Here we have the jet lag mask. This one's probably the most popular. I feel like everybody raves about this. So I've actually tried all of the masks, but these ones are the ones I got sent in a PR kit. That's why they're in the boxes. I got them sent like a few months ago. This one retails for, oh my god, I nearly poked my eye out. Retails for 77 AUD and it's a leave-on mask that doesn't need to be removed, so you can sleep in it or wear it on the plane, which I think is why it was created. It is vegan as well. Next up we have the overtime mask. So this one retails for 70 AUD and it's vegan as well. It is an exfoliating mask, so I'll show you guys the textures as we get into it. And then last we have the R&R mask. This one is 83 AUD, so a little bit more pricey. When we get into ingredients you'll find out why. And it's also a 2-in-1 mask and exfoliant. Next we're going to go through the claims of the products, so what they actually claim to do. So windy. Sorry, I've got the window open because it's actually so hot and I'm still isolating, and it's just nice to have some outdoor air flowing through my lungs. So the jet lag mask is said to hydrate, nourish and soothe. This one has really interesting mixed reviews. Like it's either a love or hate product, which is really interesting. Like some people said it's great and super hydrating, other people said it burnt their face. So yeah. The overtime mask is said to brighten and exfoliate, and the R&R mask is said to brighten and hydrate with nourishing oils. How pretty is the packaging, seriously? Look at them all together. Let's get into ingredients. So I've kept the box because the ingredients aren't actually on the back. So the third ingredient they've listed is chestnut extract, which has a funky name like Castanea sativa. I hadn't actually seen this ingredient in many skincare products before, but upon researching it's actually quite high in antioxidants. It is easily absorbed by the skin and it's also high in vitamin C as well, so that's going to help brighten your skin. So your antioxidants are going to kind of fight free radical damage like pollution and just like gross stuff in the air, just the daily wear and tear that our skin has to face. And then yeah, the vitamin C is going to brighten. So that's a great ingredient, especially so high up on the ingredients list. And then a little bit lower down we've got shea butter, which is so like nourishing and replenishing. It's so beautiful if you've got dry or dehydrated skin. I feel like anyone with eczema knows shea butter is in so many like moisturizers that are catered for dry, flaky, eczema-ridden skin. Then we have niacinamide, which is one of my all-time favorite ingredients. It's a form of vitamin B3 and it's an all-rounder. Like everybody needs niacinamide or like a vitamin B serum in their life. It's brightening. It can help reduce the appearance of enlarged pores, which in turn kind of helps regulate your oil flow. It evens out skin tone. It's just such a good ingredient. I love it so much. If anything has niacinamide in it, I'm like, yes. I did notice that phenoxyethanol is about halfway down the ingredients list, and I learnt from my King Hiram the highest concentration of phenoxyethanol that is allowed in skincare products is 1%. So anything under phenoxyethanol in the ingredients list is going to be less than 1%, if that makes sense. Which is good because a bit lower down there are some things that I don't love. There's peppermint oil, which can be quite sensitizing. I don't really like products that have essential oils in them. I know people, it sounds good because it's like natural fragrance, but it's not that great, especially for someone like me who has eczema. The peppermint oil in this is probably the thing that's causing people to experience that burning sensation when they are applying it to their face. Some people will be able to handle it and some people won't be. I personally I wouldn't call it burning, but sometimes when I do take this mask off, because I've worn it a few times on flights, because it's freaking hydrating. It is beautiful. I love that. But I can tell, like, once I remove it, I can see where the mask has been. It's a little bit like pink. So I kind of wish it didn't have that. And it does smell quite minty as well, but it's such a nice scent. And it gives a really like cooling effect if it's not burning you. Now we're gonna look into the overtime mask. We have got pumpkin and vitamin E. So that's like antioxidants again. They're gonna help fight free radical damage. Antioxidants are just your best friends in skincare, and that's also gonna help brighten your skin as well. We've got apricot seed powder. I'm like triggered by apricot seed because of the St. Ives apricot scrub, because that's like the worst thing ever. And I remember like working in salon, I'm like giving a facial. I'm like, so what are you using for your skin? And they're like, I just use soap and St. Ives facial scrub. And I'm just like, meanwhile, this girl looks like she has perfect skin and I'm the bitch with acne. Ah, good times. The apricot kernel in the apricot scrub by St. Ives is just gonna cause micro tears, and it's just not good for your skin. Just don't get it. Do not. I would say this is different because it's in powder form, so it's gonna be like a lot less abrasive. I'm just honestly triggered by apricot anything in skincare, but that's just me being an idiot. And we have oat kernel protein. It is skin soothing and another antioxidant. So this is packed full of antioxidants. It's also unfortunately got a lot of fragrance in it. So if you don't like fragrance, you're not gonna like it. And it does have lavender quite high up in the ingredients list. That's another like essential oil that I'm like, nah. Like I won't totally avoid it. It's just I'm not gonna reach for this if I'm having a really dry, sensitive skin day, you know? I'm not gonna be like, oh yes, this is gonna soothe my skin, because it's not. But honestly, each to their own. I'm not a fan of like making out fragrance to be the devil, because in my opinion, it's not. I know people only like things in their skincare routine if it's an ingredient that's gonna do something, and fragrance doesn't. It only adds to the experience, I guess. But I think skincare should be something you enjoy, and if you like fragrance, then go for it. If you don't, that is so absolutely fine. I myself have to be careful with it. Like, it only works sometimes. It's a weird one, so just keep your mind open. I don't want you to be narrow-minded when it comes to fragrance. I guess that's what I'm saying. The R&R mask, so this was the most expensive out of all of them, and it's because it has rose in it. It's got Bulgarian rose in it, and it's got rose flower powder, I think it's called. We've got loads of nourishing oils to soothe the skin, which is good, including argan oil, which is great for antioxidants again, so that's nice. There's a lot of good oils in there. We've got fat soluble vitamin C, which is good. That means your skin's going to absorb it a lot better, and vitamin C is great for brightening the skin. It's obviously a wash off product though, so it's not going to like replace your vitamin C serum or anything like that. It's just a bonus that it's got it in there, really. Obviously something like vitamin C is going to be the best if it is in like high concentrations in a serum and it's in a leave-in product, so it's actually staying on the skin, you know. The Bulgarian rose, it's like an essential oil again, so when I was researching it, I did find kind of more cons rather than pros. It's an antioxidant, which is good, but it just looks like the cons outweigh the pros for me. Essential oils can just be like sensitizing and irritating, and in the long run that just will cause us to age. And then we have the rose flower powder, which I couldn't find much on. I haven't seen that in many skincare products before. Summer Fridays are pretty innovative, as we've seen. Like, there's a few ingredients in these masks that I haven't seen in other products. That's an antioxidant as well, and it's said to speed up skin cell renewal, so exfoliating your skin, which is great. So this one is like packed full of antioxidants, which is really cool. Now I want to let you know if I think the products are hits or misses. The jet lag mask is a fat hit for me. I really like it. I've had such good results with this and experiences with this. I just find it so hydrating. I personally have never slept in it to wear while I'm on like long haul flights, or even just like if I'm going to Sydney for an event or something and I need my skin to be nice and hydrated after I fly and I've got to put makeup on when I land. I will always use this, and it's so beautiful. Overall, as a brand, I feel safe giving this brand the thumbs up. Like, I feel safe recommending it. I trust the brand. There's a few of those like fragrance concerns which I just want to flag, because obviously I want to let you know that like if you don't like fragrance, you're not going to like these products. You probably won't like any of these products. Most of the fragrance is low down on those ingredients lists, so it doesn't really put me off, especially considering you're washing the masks off. It's not like it's something that's going to sit on your face all day and irritate it. You're washing the mask off. So when it's wash off products, fragrance doesn't freak me out as much as if it's in like a moisturizer or something like that. The overtime mask, I didn't love this. I didn't hate it. Personally, don't really use it that much. Like, I'll use it if I'm just having fun, or like if me and my sisters are doing like a facial day or something like that. But if I want results, I wouldn't reach for this. It smells so divine. It smells almost like cinnamony. Oh, I can't stop. Okay, stop. As someone with acne and eczema, I have to be really careful and really picky, and yeah, I wouldn't reach for this, but that doesn't mean that I wouldn't recommend it. The R&R mask was a bit meh for me. Like, that's a hefty price point, $83, and you can see why. Like, the ingredients look like they would be expensive ingredients, and like, it's not a cheap brand. It just seems like there's lots of unnecessary ingredients in this bad boy. It's a bit like the overtime mask, definitely an experience-based mask rather than like science and results driven. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. It's a want, it's not a need. Whereas this, I'm like, yes bitch, I love this so much. If you're fine with fragrance, get this. Now, who are the masks good for? The jet lag mask is going to be great for you if you are dehydrated or dry skin. If you are sensitive, don't leave it on overnight. Maybe just leave it on for like half an hour, especially for the first time you use it, just to see if you do experience any sensitivity. If you're dry, dehydrated, you're gonna love this one. The overtime mask looks like it was created for dry and dehydrated skin types as well, just because it's got so many like nourishing and rehydrating ingredients in it, which is beautiful. Be careful if you're sensitive or if you have like pustular acne, just because you don't want any of the granules to kind of spread any bacteria from your pimples. Or see you. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just like with that apricot powder thing that I said to you guys, like sometimes like uneven shaped or natural kind of exfoliation beads can cause those micro tears. That's why a lot of physical exfoliants actually have synthetic beads, because you can make them spherical so that they're not going to cause those micro tears. But see how you go. The R&R mask looks like it was, that sounded really weird. The R&R masks look, why can't I say this? The R&R mask looks like it was catered to all skin types. It doesn't seem like it had any kind of skin type or concern in mind when they were creating this. I think this is just like a beautiful product to experience on your skin. Same with all of them. It's not gonna fix any of your skincare problems. It's just a beautiful product with a lot of like thought and care and love put into it. That's how I feel about all the Summer Fridays product. Like, I feel like they've just really tried to create a beautiful, enjoyable experience for when you use their products. Where can you buy these from? You can buy them from Mecca here in Australia, and then if you're in the US or anywhere else, I'm pretty sure you can buy them from the Summer Fridays website. I'm not sure if they're stocked at Sephora or anything. Anyway guys, that wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna try and do one skincare video a week. I know you've heard this from me literally all the time, but I'm seriously trying my hardest to be consistent with my YouTube uploads. So if you guys have any like brands or products or just any skincare topic that you would like to see me cover, please leave your recommendations in the comment section below and I'll check them out. All right guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever time it is where you are, and I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.